Welcome to Red Flags. We're talking about Street Trash, 1987. We're your hosts, Dave, Al, Opie, and Donnie. And yeah, Street Trash, 1987.
I'll tell you what.
What?
I know that we watched this movie before, and I know we rated it pretty good, and I don't know what the fuck I was smoking then, because this movie is trash.
It's fun trash, though. It's a good time.
I don't know. I was mad a lot. Like a lot of this movie, I was just mad.
How come?
Yeah, it
How come? Okay, I'll tell you. And there's nobody in this movie that's decent. Everybody fucking sucks. I'm rooting for zero people to succeed in this movie. I don't want anybody to win.
What? There's nice ladies. They're like that Asian lady is nice and that kid is nice. What?
How old is that kid?
I have no idea.
12
Prepubescent.
hanging around in a junkyard.
Well, it's not his fault he's homeless.
It's his fault, guaranteed.
He chose
Aaron
that
fucking
life.
deed. Yeah, he chose to be homeless.
Yeah, he did, fucker.
Oh, also, before we get rolling too much with this, there was a lot of SA in this one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So, are we going to go in the negative?
I'm afraid of that, but we might as well.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
technically, we have it listed as movies without, so we get to set that back to 0 again.
0. Whose fucking choice was this? Opie?
Yep.
Yep.
What's our high score? I hate wording it like that, but what's our high
One.
score on movies that haven't had SA?
1, 2, maybe.
Isn't that fucked?
Yeesh.
Yeah. Should we go with ratings right away?
Yep. Do it,
Yep.
Opie. What do you got?
I'm going to give it a 7,
Oh my God.
which is much higher than I
Ew.
gave it originally. But, you know, I don't know. It was fun. It was a good time.
Because you think it's fun trash?
Yes. It was really
Ugh.
fun garbage. Was this your first time watching it, Donnie?
So going into this, I was like, I've never heard of this. I've never seen it. But the opening scene, well, not the opening scene, but one of the scenes where the guy like melts in the toilet, I vividly remember from watching at Dave's house. I don't know if it was like Joe showing it or what, but
I'm pretty sure this was a Joe movie.
yeah, I remember that so vividly. The rest of it, didn't remember.
Damn.
But I'm gonna go ahead and slap it with a 1.5.
Oh,
Wow.
that was worse than I expected.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I just thought it was dumb. it was trash of the garbage variation. And yeah,
You mean they
where
didn't?
I'm at.
Well, yeah.
What do you got, Dave?
I don't know. I made it through it. It wasn't... I had some giggle moments.
I got a 7
It
last
wasn't-
time.
From Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say 6 to start.
Okay, all
I
right.
wasn't,
So,
Nice.
okay, and what was yours, Al?
well, I think I'm gonna go with a 3.
Okay, and what was Donnie's?
I said
were-
1.5. I was
you-
almost gonna go with a 2.5,
Okay.
but we'll go with the 1.5.
How about you, Opie?
I gave it a 7.
You
He
going
gave it
7?
a 5.2.
7.
He
Originally,
said he
I
was
gave it a
being
5.
generous about it.
It was,
Am I going to be the only one defending this movie?
no, it was above average. I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen it, a few times now. So, but it was, there's a lot of interesting, crude humor,
Very crude.
like the fat guy laying on the, leaning, sitting, however you want to describe it, in the rolly chair on that Asian girl.
On that
Not
nice
funny.
Asian girl.
No, the part that I thought was kind of humorous was the fact that he faked a heart attack.
Yeah, he faked a heart attack. And then as soon as she was like, I don't know what she
Trying
said.
to reach
but-
for the phone.
Yeah. And she took that as like, oh. Or he took it as, I don't know. It was goofy. Every fucking
pretty
scene in
major-
this was goofy.
So that was
Sexual advances that were unwanted.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole movie
That
is.
kicked down our SA meter.
Yeah.
does it kick down the
No.
SA meter when he then fucks a dead body?
Well, the problem is the person was dead. I
Which
still
means
think it
they
should,
cannot
Yeah.
consent.
I still think that it should count as at least 0.5, but they're not actually there anymore.
Oh, man.
What,
No,
what,
no.
what,
Yeah,
what
but
do you
it
mean by
should
that?
still get a 1 for being
They're
just
dead.
fucking
Yeah,
gross.
what do you mean by like they're not there anymore? What do you mean by that?
They're dead. The whatever you want to call it.
We'll
Spirit,
go,
their-
we'll go light on the
their
SA
whole-
counter for this one because it was
So are you-
necrophilia.
are you
so,
saying-
not as bad.
I'm just saying they're dead.
So are you saying that that makes it okay?
No. I said that I just can't count it as a full sexual assault.
It is a sexual assault.
But they're dead.
Do you want your dead body
dead
to be
body.
fucked?
I don't give a fuck. I'm dead. You know what I mean? I can't.
Won't be there.
And this is
Yeah.
after she was sexually assaulted by countless
Yes,
homeless
exactly.
people.
She was gang raped.
Yeah.
Well, that's
death.
out there on the
Yes.
internet now.
Yep.
To death.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Which
one of
is
the more-
why I can't even like the main character, is because he put her in that position.
She
But
was,
that was
she was almost snooze.
that was Purple Hat Bum. Okay, I'm talking about the nice kid. His little brother doesn't do anything bad.
That we've seen.
You know
I
how
trust
much of this
zero
movie I
motherfuckers.
was like
Same with-
us watching Purple Hat Bum like fiddle with his hat? The only entertainment in the movie was like trying to count how many times he took it off and immediately put it back on.
You know, it's.
I didn't even notice.
I didn't notice that either.
Nonstop, all movie. He was just constantly fucking with his hat, and I was irritated.
I guess I did notice that he does take it off and on a lot. Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Like it's not okay to just like he was acting like it's not okay to just sit there and have a conversation. You always got to be like fiddling.
He's got ADD or
He's
whatever.
tweaking or something.
It made me wish I had a bucket hat to fuck around with.
Like he
No?
had so much potential to be a good character until that one part.
I
He
do have one
ruined
quick
it.
question, a little off topic,
Yeah.
but there is a horror movie that just was put into theaters, and I'm seeing if you guys are interested. If we want to do that, like at a theater thing again,
What movie
it's
is
got
it?
Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega. It's called Death of a Unicorn. It
You
is a
had, you
horror
had me
comedy.
sold at Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
yeah.
called Death of a Unicorn.
Sure.
It looks. I mean, the little bits I didn't want to watch much, but the little bit that I've seen could be good.
You know what the funny
It's got
thing
good,
is?
pretty decent Rotten Tomatoes scores and shit. And
Listen to this
so
right
we'll
here.
see.
This is Dave trying to sell us on going to a movie.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just
Right.
saying because we do have that other one
Crazy.
lined up also.
Yeah, but I thought that like
I was just
anything
wondering
that
if
you
you
would.
guys wanted to actually do that, or if you wanted to do this one and wait and see if that one comes out, released on, it's one of those deals where it depends on when you guys are available.
I'm down to go to
I mean,
a movie.
you guys work
Yeah, for sure.
through the week, and I don't, and then the weekend can't work for me because I'm up at 4 a.m. and I
Yeah,
don't
but
get
like-
back until after 7.
we can go through the weekend because he lives across the street from a movie theater,
Yeah.
so he's good.
Yep.
Yeah, but you
And-
got to get up early too.
Yeah,
though,
I don't give a fuck.
Well, all right. We'll go to this movie.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Where were we? What were we talking about? Oh, we're
Oh,
talking
we were
about
screaming about the main
nice
character.
Asian.
No, we're not talking about her right now. We're talking about
We're
the
talking
main
about
character,
Bucket Hat.
We're talking about
Bucket Hat,
Purple
who
Hat
had so
Bum.
much potential to be such an amazing main character.
did he? Because it starts out with him running after stealing some booze after getting crop
Yeah, that's
dusted.
That was some fun
fine.
antics.
Yeah,
He stole
running
money too.
Yeah,
stole
like
the money,
$3.
broke into some couple's apartment while they were getting it on.
that was a little like
said something, slapped her
It
on
was-
the butt,
he
ran
said,
out.
he said the place is on fire because it was.
That's true.
It was very
So he helped
Aladdin.
Okay, so that was heroic.
Yeah,
It was
it, like-
Aladdin. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
That's
very
hilarious.
Aladdin.
Very Aladdin.
If Aladdin fucked with his hat constantly.
Great.
Yeah, if Aladdin
he
had a
does.
bucket
He has
hat,
his
you
little
know he'd
knobby-
be fucking playing with it.
He has his little knobby hat.
Yeah.
And a poo
So-
hangs out in it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gross.
he's-
That belongs in the toilet.
He's kind of
A
fun
poo.
because the whole time he's almost drinking that Viper.
Yeah.
Almost. And
He's
then he
so
just-
close.
Yeah, and he never does.
Yeah, but then like at a certain point, I'm like, drink it. Drink it.
well,
Do
he
us all a
drink it.
favor and drink it.
Yes. Drink it. Down the hatch, Mary Poppins.
I don't know. You would have liked that. I guess.
Yes, I wanted him
kind
to
of
be
would've-
dead after what he did.
Because I wanted to see more melting bums.
Yeah, but there's a box full of it. A box full of Viper for the rest of them to drink.
I know, but they I don't know, they just I wish they had more.
What'd you
They
think
had-
about the cop?
I thought he was funny.
The cop?
Everybody was kind of funny. The big mean cop that was kind of a
What
dick.
was just happening?
I have it set so that if it's plugged in, the screen won't shut off.
Oh, okay.
That way, so when we plug it in, then it won't keep shutting down on Opie.
Okay.
Dave's always looking out.
It's funny because me and Opie were like talking to each other. Like, and then Dave just kind of stood in the middle and like fixed the computer. And like I could only see half of Opie's face.
I don't
I'm just
like
kind of
think-
Opie's tech guy over there.
Yeah.
He is, yeah. Always looking out.
He's always like, hey, I went ahead and set all this up for you. And you're like, wow, so I just got to click this? Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I created it into a clickable bookmark on the desktop, so it does it automatically and logs him in to our Sheets stuff.
Super dummy.
So he doesn't have to
which is
log
nice.
into anything. He doesn't have to click on anything. Just double click on that, and it brings him straight to it.
Yep.
Works good.
So when I first was looking to watch this movie, I Googled it quick. I was like, street trash, right? I'm figured, whatever. How many can there be? And so then I was like, oh, it's on Amazon. I'll just buy it on Amazon. Went on Amazon, bought it. I was like, I remember liking this movie. Started watching, and I'm like, this isn't right. There's something just like, it looks familiar, but it doesn't look fucking familiar.
Huh.
And so, like 10 minutes in, there's like a part where they're like bartering with lithium batteries. And I was like, okay, this is not from the 80s for sure. Right. And then I Googled and I found out that there's a remake from 2024.
Yeah.
And so then that fact alone blew my mind.
Yeah.
And
Me
then
too.
and then I found out that it was on Shudder, so then I watched it on Shudder. And then as I had started the original movie, I was like, you know what? If there's a remake, maybe we should watch that next. And then I watched the original, and now I'm like, I don't want to be in this world anymore.
Is the new one any good?
From what I saw, it was a great thing. Like, it felt like it just continued. Like, not from the end. It's not the same characters, and it's in a different part of the world.
Yeah.
Like, it takes place in South Africa instead of the Bronx.
Okay.
But it's like the same style.
Is it eating the rich?
What?
Do they eat the rich in that movie?
I only got 10 minutes in.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that I really saw happen was a dick get cut off.
Did it get tossed around?
Yes, it got
Did they
tossed
catch
into
it?
the air, and somebody took it.
Gotta have that.
Of
And
course.
I was like, okay, like I saw that happen. And I was like, okay, I remember a dick flying around in the
He
first
stuck
one.
his dick through a hole and pissed.
On to our crazy Vietnam vet bum who runs the dump.
Yeah, not only does he run the dump, he runs all the bums.
Yeah, he kind of rules the bums.
He has my favorite line.
You bitch! You never defile me like that in front of the men!
Oh, he's crazy. That guy is absolutely crazy. When he's introduced, what does he do? He's like fondling that guy's car.
I thought
You know
when,
what really bothered
throws
me
him through
about
the
that whole
windshield?
thing?
I thought when he got introduced was when they went into the thing and they pulled the tarp off of him and he had like a limp woman and just tossed her to the ground.
I guess I don't I don't think the first
But
time I
the-
remember
the-
seeing him.
Or was that later?
The main bum, he showed up right away in the beginning when that couple in the car stops at the street light.
That was the
Yeah.
first
He's
time.
standing
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't
That's like
remember
right
the-
away in the beginning, and he pulls the guy out and puts him through a windshield.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's him because you see like the fucking bone hanging on his hip.
It's a bone shiv.
It's a bone knife,
That's a crazy thing.
and
Um,
that is extremely unrealistic.
What do you mean it's unrealistic? They watch him do that when he kills the cop. He turns his leg into another one.
The problem is bones
Bone
are-
shatters. No, bone shatters if you cook it.
Yeah, but they're porous in the center.
So you
almost
don't
hollow
think
in a way. They're not solid. You can't carve it down to a thin knife
I
blade and have it actually be effective.
you can if you do it at an angle and not, like the side of the bone is the tip instead of like the middle of the bone, like the hollow point, like you're
He
saying.
didn't.
I don't know. I didn't
He
really pay that
shaved it
close
to the
attention.
middle because the joint was the end of it.
Oh yikes! Huh. I don't know.
Just the
thought
This
it was-
first
is the
one.
fucking Dave that I always want to be in the podcast.
The
To be like,
first-
what isn't fucking possible?
The first one looked like a knife, and you can't do that with a bone.
That's fair.
It won't work.
I
Now,
think
the
it's-
other one, he created like a shiv out of it. That's more believable.
Yeah, I think it's a unique and cool like weapon.
But
Yeah.
the fact that he's sitting there and carving it with a knife, that's kind of stupid. Because the weakest part of the bone is the center.
Yeah, you're right. The bone marrow.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yay.
So this was directed by Michael Moreau, who this is the only movie he ever directed, but he was like a cinematographer for what is it? The Titanic, The Abyss, Terminator, the Terminator movies.
How many of them?
Shit. I don't know.
Probably 1 and 2.
So he's got a good eye, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's had a very good career, long, prominent career as a cinematographer.
What's
Maybe
the
because-
Abyss again.
Maybe because they were like, hey, he was like, hey, can I direct a movie? And they were like, street trash? No.
We've seen what you've done before. But you can run my camera for me.
Ugh, fucking street trash. This movie is trash.
yep.
No, I like it. Come on. You start off with the fun antics of the bum going through all that. You get to meet all kinds of fun characters. We got our
Ugh.
crazy guy, our fat boss, our nice Asian, a whole army of weird bums.
Shitty acting, shitty story pacing, shitty everything, shitty setting.
I can honestly
I
say I
can't
will agree
argue.
with that.
Yeah,
The story sucks and the pacing sucks.
It's the acting
But-
is god awful.
I don't know why, because maybe when you guys can help me out with this. I don't know why the big bad bum, the Vietnam vet guy, why is he chasing the kid at the end? Like, what did the kid do to that guy to make him chase him?
He forgot his line
Yeah.
in the movie, so he just kind of improv.
Like, why did that happen? Like, why was that a thing? Because
I
there
can't
was
remember.
one cool part in this movie.
What's that?
It
I think
was
we agree on this one. We talked about this.
when the
Is it the mob boss thing?
no, don't care about that. Actually, I do like that kid.
That scene seemed outside of the movie, and it's like good acting, like good performances, and it was sort of outside of Bumland.
Are you talking about the very end?
No, he's talking about like
There's that
that little Italian kid, like
he's a
the
doorman or something.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
talking to
yeah.
the
And
cop.
at the end of the movie, he gets in trouble, and the mob boss takes a swig of the alcohol, and then he just kind of becomes the mob boss.
well, I mean, there's
Hey,
that too.
grab that
Yeah.
ring for me before he dissolves.
Yeah.
Though his shit talking was great.
Yeah.
Like I like that part, and then the only other part I like is when the Vietnam vet guy gets hit in the face with that tank of what was it, Dave?
Either
Oxygen.
compressed air, oxygen. I
Yeah.
don't remember what color was the tank.
I don't know, silver.
That
think it was silver.
doorman is. I don't know if
So
you
that
guys have
bothered
ever
me a
seen
lot.
Frankenhooker.
I've not seen that.
That is
No.
extremely stupid.
Frankenhooker.
No,
No.
the tank thing.
Oh, okay.
You ever had a couple thousand PSI come rocketing out of a tank?
No,
mean,
I can't say
yeah.
that I have.
I have. Yeah.
That kid would have been
Wait,
a hurting unit if he knocked that valve off of there. First and second,
Oh.
it wouldn't fly straight.
Not quite that sort of tank.
he aimed it.
But a bead blaster.
No, that would
and
not
a-
happen like that.
Had worked bead blasters.
I was gonna say a bead blaster blasts a bunch of air out, but how much pressure is that?
140, 160,
Yeah, that's a lot.
175,
That's a lot
depending
of
on your air
pressure.
compressor.
Yeah.
They're usually safe up to like 125. They have a cutoff valve. At least ours does.
Wait, you have one? When did you get one?
We had one for a while.
Anyway, so like, yeah, that tank, like the way that like his head was ripped off, and then like in the background you see it fall.
That was amazing.
That's my favorite part. That was the best part. That's the only good part of this movie.
How about I'll sell you on the effects are fucking phenomenal, right?
They are standard for the 80s.
Come
Yeah.
on. There was the time when I remember is his leg and it's melting and it's just like a bone that's left. And there was one part where they brought up a hand and it was like 3 fingers were melted into a skeleton. It was phenomenal. Plus, when they melted, they turned into colorful goo. And I just thought that was so unique. I love that.
You know
wish
what?
They did that more.
The purple and the green and the, it was cool.
That was super fucking cool, wasn't it?
It was good.
I think
You're
it's-
convincing me to raise my score a little bit, but I'm angry that you're convincing me to raise my score a
So
little
out of
bit.
spite, he's going to go lower.
This was-
Yeah, I don't like it, but I'll do it.
it was also shot really good because there's all those panning shots and stuff. And this guy's like the main fucking cinematographer in Hollywood. So that was really good too.
Yeah, like everything besides the story and the content.
Yeah, there's barely a story. You know?
The story is don't drink the Viper.
Yeah, but that's kind of just at the beginning and end, where the middle is bum drama, hobo business.
I mean, like, what's up with that though? Too is like this big setup into the Viper, and then like we're just going to bums. It's just bums with the occasional someone takes a sip and they melt, and then back to the bums.
And also, guess what? Nobody gives a fuck
About what?
yeah,
about the bums dying, about the melty people.
That's true. But we're
The
having a
cops
good
don't
time.
care about it. They're more concerned about others. They're focusing on Big Bad Bum
Yeah.
because he killed a human by smashing his face into a
yeah,
windshield.
Big Daddy Bum.
And
Bronson is what his name was.
yeah,
But
How
Big
about the
Daddy
cop?
Bum. Bill the cop.
The big buff cop.
Yeah, see, they fight at the end too. It's pretty epic.
yeah, like little idiots.
Well,
No, he
It's-
didn't fight fair. He stabbed him in the back first.
yeah. It was
And
like
he
a
still held
knockoff
his
of-
own.
Of what's that movie we watched that's super good? They Live. Is that the one where?
Oh, I
they
thought
got
you, I
the-
thought you were
Roddy
gonna
Piper?
say
yeah, and they have that fight.
Slither.
Oh no! Oh, the super good effects. Amazing.
Yeah,
effects.
super good effects.
Stupid dumb slugs.
Super good effects. What did you guys think of that? Oh, I don't know. There's some crazy ass bums. That fat guy, he got super fucking big and exploded. How fun is that? That's great. It's wonderful effects.
I don't get
Yeah,
why
you know what else did
it
that
re-
same
it
thing?
reacts differently to each person.
It's yeah.
You know what
That
that?
doesn't make
It was
sense,
just
but
the
it's
stupid
fun.
scene from Willy Wonka with the blueberry.
But you don't get to see the little girl explode, which is a bummer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because she
here you
was
get
kind
to
of
watch.
Wait,
it.
how did the liquor store guy die? What did he do?
he drank it.
Yeah, I know he drank it, but what did his body do?
He kind of melted.
He was like on the sidewalk, right, trying to chase after
Well, I think he just came out. I don't think he was
purple
chasing
purple
anybody.
hat bum.
Yeah.
Was Purple Hat Bum around for that?
He was there because he was going to go back and tell the store owner about Viper.
Oh yeah.
And then the guy came out just staggering like, "Wlah, wlah, 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 wlah."
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Accurate.
There was that one time the bum goes up on the scaffolding or whatever up on the
Yeah,
building.
and he melts and drips on people.
Yeah, and he dripped on some yuppie down on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there was a cat up there for some reason.
Yeah, and you get to
You're a
watch the
police
cat.
officer. You have to save him. I can only save one guy at a time.
Yeah. I'm talking to him right now.
Yep. That was real tension when you were watching the cat react to the bum melting. There's real tension in that scene.
Oh no, that's dumb. I can't let that go.
I don't know,
Real
to me, it looked like the
suspense.
cat
Oh,
just
yeah.
didn't give a shit and was just walking on.
That's why he was a cinematographer, because he knew.
Because he's like, look at this
He's a-
cat.
Yeah.
People are gonna be all over this cat.
We
Look
have-
at the emotion this cat can act.
Yeah.
We have a melting person, but let's look at the cat.
That's true. You did see the melting person. He was all yellow and gross and gooey. Ick. It was gross.
But then that led to nothing. Like, why didn't they
Everyone
have
on the street
mel-
was just like, "Oh,
Yeah, the other guy's face melted, and
Yeah, but then they did nothing about that. That story didn't go anywhere.
there
Then
is
they were
no
like,
story.
we gotta find Bronson.
The whole story is literally a bunch of bums trying to get liquored up.
That would be the connecting tissue for the whole movie.
Literally, that's
No,
all it
it's
is.
Bums just want to get
It's
drunk.
Purple Hat guy stealing Viper and then having it stolen from him. So he steals
Yeah.
more Viper to have it stolen from him. And that just keeps happening
But essentially, it's bums trying to get drunk.
until he figures out that Viper kills people. And then he tricks the bum that he
Wizzy.
hates.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
Wizzy.
Wizzy? Yeah.
Who
Into
looks crazy as fuck.
stealing it
Yeah.
by
You
doing
know what he
the
kind of reminds me of?
what?
Leahy.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Clint Howard.
Look at the photo of him. If you saw Wizzy on the street, you would be scared. He's terrifying looking. He's
Not
just
when he
a-
gets all showered up, because that's the
creepy old
cop's
man.
revenge is give him a shower and put him back into his
He's-
people.
Oh God.
he's a Leahy just walking around. It's the Viper."
Yeah, he is Leahy. Yikes, bro.
Shithawks.
Man. Otherwise, that's the connecting tissue. There's not a story. You're following Bronson. You're following the fucking Purple Hat Bum. You're following the cop. You're following Wendy, who is the Asian girl, whose photo is her getting assaulted.
That's her IMDb
That's
picture.
her IMDb picture.
Clearly, she did nothing after this movie.
You know,
Yeah,
Jane
that's when you know your
Arakawa.
career's over.
Her fucking profile picture is that.
she did one other movie. In 2013, she was in a show, and that's her only other credit.
That's fine. Let her live her life. Maybe she's like,
She's trying to cover up that IMDb photo.
yeah.
Literally, like all these actors, their IMDb photos are from this movie.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I don't know if any. There's also this horrifying lady bum,
Oh, yeah.
Nicole Potter Winnett, which is like the
Why did you call her horrifying?
because she's horrifying. She's the one that's like in her underwear the whole movie, trying to
Yeah, but she's just
Bang
trying
all
to
the-
survive.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, is she a nice?
She doesn't survive, though.
Was
No,
she a
I'm
good-
not saying she's a good person.
never give me anything. I want
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
She,
then
she's
she melts.
she's
And
just
guess
trying
what?
to be Queen Bum and
I think her
Big
character
Daddy
name was
Big Daddy
Sarah,
Bum
if I
Bronson's
remember right.
Bum World.
Big Daddy Bronson.
Big Daddy Bronson's Bum World.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
What?
I think that maybe I was like, about her because I was like, she can die too because they're all trash people. And not because they live in trash. Because they're
It sounds
morally
so
bankrupt.
uppity, though. A bunch of garbage people.
They're all
Ugh.
morally bankrupt. There's
They're
nothing.
literally in garbage, Al. That's so
I
unsensitive.
guarantee you, she was the killing hand on that other lady.
And I'm doubling
Oh,
down
she
with
was
Al. They
probably
are
like-
garbage people.
Because she was probably like, I'm the only lady for Big Daddy Bronson's bum world.
Oh my! I'm
Man.
the only one getting bummed.
New idea for Six
It's
Flags.
a bum world.
Bum world.
No.
Yep, Big Daddy Bronson's bum world.
Is that like, what was that frog one?
What?
Don't worry about me. I'll think of the fucking thing it's called, and then, oh, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That's what I was thinking of.
What the hell?
The what?
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
What the hell's that?
It's a
A
attraction. No,
movie? Oh,
And what is it?
I've never been to Disneyland, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, you heard of it. Is it a coaster? Is it
A water
spinny
I
thing?
don't know. It's probably teacups for all I know.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is a spinning teacup.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't even. Where the fuck's my phone? Right behind me.
you looking it up?
Yep.
Probably some kind of a
Good.
coaster. Maybe it's one of those log rides.
I think it's one of those lazy rivers.
It's a whole ass theme park in Anaheim, California.
Oh, is it like still open?
It's open right now.
Oh shit!
Like you would be there at this moment.
Oh damn!
Anybody who listens to us in California is like, you guys are fucking idiots.
No, you're idiots for living in California.
And it isn't Disneyland.
Yeah. But the listener we have somewhere in Norway, he's like,
You're
More-
all
more to know.
idiots.
Anyway, I guess maybe they should fucking switch this out with Mr. Bronson's Bumland or World or whatever.
Mr. Bum.
You know, Big Daddy Bronson's Bum World.
Yeah, that.
yeah.
I wonder if the new one has a Big Daddy Bronson. I'll bet you it does.
Probably not. Who owns?
I'll bet you it
Who
does.
made this? What was the production company for this?
Oh,
Maybe Disney owns it,
no fucking way.
Oh no.
and that would make Bronson a Disney princess.
It is owned by
Oh, my
somebody.
God.
This was released.
Lightning
September-
Pictures.
Yeah, some weird company. September 18th. Only 4 days after my birthday.
Congratulations.
I was really close to being street trash.
Happy birthday, Opie.
1
Street
hour and
trash.
31 minutes. It's a perfect hour and a half. It's just an hour and a half of weird fun.
Not fun.
What did we not
How
talk
is what
about?
is fun in that?
Trash.
Well, there's the penis slicing scene.
That's fun
where
for
they
you.
play
You want your dick
catch
cut off and
for
just
like
thrown around?
2 or 3 minutes.
And the poor
2 or
bastard.
3
Yeah, it
minutes
was
of them playing hot
unnecessarily
potato
long.
with a dick.
Yeah.
That's where the bum isn't like expressing any like he's just rubbing around like oh
Put it
like it's super fun. Like dude,
Yep. Doesn't he
Probably
get it
drunk.
and then go get in a cab like he's gonna go to the
Yeah, he was
Trying
gonna
to
get
in
on the back
cab,
of
but
a
they won't
school
let him in the
bus.
cab. He pulls up,
Oh,
so he
that's
jumps
right.
on the back of a school bus, dick in hand.
Yep.
Well, you hear a
And
bunch of kids screaming.
What else happens that's crazy?
That's fun for you.
Right at the end, the Big Daddy Bronson's gets his fucking head blown off by the CO2 tank,
Yeah.
and it's epic. It's fucking awesome. The effects are
I did
fantastic.
like
We
that
already
part. That
talked
part was
about
good.
this.
Super good. He's laying there. Was this after where the
The
Asian
Asian
girl?
walks over
Yeah.
and he's looking up her
Yep.
skirt.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
gets the little smile, even though
I hated that so much.
So corny, so stupid.
I liked it. I was like, this is right on par. This is beautiful. What else? What else happened that was ridiculous? I mean, the whole movie was one ridiculous thing after the next.
Yeah, I want you to explain to me what part of it was fun for you.
Well, for the first part, running through the building, that's all fun. The guy drinking the Viper and then sitting on the toilet and then reaching up and flushing himself down, super fun.
I'll give you that one.
The guy who is walking through the store stuffing food down his pants.
And he
That
tries
was-
to pull the black card.
Yeah, tries to pull the black card on the black guy.
And I love how like he's like, you got chicken in your pants, and it's literally like hanging out of the bottom of his pants.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah. See, this movie makes you feel uncomfortable and gross. You know, especially that it's just
like how the old lady is like, I'm telling on you. And he's like, you don't listen to this white bitch.
in your pants.
this honky or whatever. Yeah. And then he puts a bag on his head as he's walking out the door and crashes.
Yeah, he
through-
puts the bag on his head just for the part of walking through the glass.
Yeah.
And then takes it off.
And continues.
And then they have a feast.
Yeah. He did it. He was a good guy.
But he stole the $3 from the kid in order to go purchase.
Yep.
Yeah, he made it
Piece of
seem
shit.
like I was hoping that he would like that $3 would come into play at some point during that whole
Got
interaction.
put in his pocket while the chicken went down his pants.
Yeah, I know, but like he could have at least like been like, I'm gonna here to return something or whatever. But no, I didn't get that
Well,
far.
that's what he
They
tried
threw
to do.
in a
He's like,
thing
hey, I've already paid for this. And he shows him the damn receipt, and it's
Of-
all dog food.
of dog food. Yeah.
It didn't make any sense, but you know, it's all good fun.
And guess what?
Well, that's not
Cops-
my problem. I didn't ring it up wrong.
The cops didn't
Yeah.
give a shit about him stealing and then vandalizing the store.
No, nobody seemed to care.
Nope.
It was weird. I wouldn't have liked it. I would have left the store. I wouldn't have been comfortable in that situation, and I would have left.
Like if you were just a
If I was
Witness.
that old lady, I wouldn't have snitched. I'd have been like, I don't like what you have in your pants. I'm leaving.
I would have just died laughing. I just told him, you do you, man. I don't really care. To have fun.
You know, they could have made
I
a
would've
better
just
joke out
continued
of it.
shopping.
What?
They could have made a better joke out of it where the lady is like, you're putting chicken in your pants. I'm telling on you. And then she comes back and then the manager comes over and is like, she said you were putting chicken in your pants. And I would have been like, he should have been like, she said, I have cock in my pants. And then they would have went, oh, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, that makes
And then get the
perfect
fuck
sense.
out of there. Right?
You're good to go, sir.
Yes.
Gotcha. That would be good.
But no, they had to do that,
Yeah, the weird black card thing and the
which ends with him just putting a bag over his head and walking through a plate glass window for no reason because there's a door.
It's like every little bit of it's kind of disconnected from every other little bit.
I bet this whole movie was just some fucking nightmare.
It's like skits almost.
What was that movie that we watched? It was just a dream the whole time.
I don't fucking know. That sounds horrible.
Am I making that up? Did I dream that I watched a movie that was a dream?
Yeah.
It's a dream within a dream.
That would piss me off though. if
Yeah, I
watched
remember
that.
being mad about it. It's something we did recently.
What?
The whole movie was just a dream.
I don't know about that. That would make me so fucking mad.
Yeah, Dave probably has the ratings pulled up.
Opie's got him pulled up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Santa Sleigh.
Are you
Eraserhead,
thinking of
Queen
Smile
the
2?
Damned. Smile 2?
No, not Smile 2.
Well, that's the closest thing I could think of. Because
It's a Wonderful Knife. There's something in the barn.
everything
Poultrygeist.
past that was.
If Poultrygeist was that, I would believe it and not be pissed.
I think you're thinking of Smile too,
I don't know.
because of the ending.
The Bible.
Yeah, that's the one where
It
like
was a hallucination.
most of the
whole
movie
time.
was a hallucination.
Maybe that was it.
I like that one. I enjoyed that one. I thought that was better than the
It's
first
good.
one.
Oh man, that's funny. I tell you what. Did I move you on at all? Come on.
I can go up a little bit.
I will admit the score is pretty terrible. It's like Benny Hill music at points, especially when the old fat guy is gonna go and smash on a corpse.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to choose from for our closer.
Yeah.
A lot of tingy dingy annoying music, and then that's the only thing where somebody's actually talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That was pretty rough.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
So can we collectively agree that we don't want to do the remake as the next movie?
I'm cool with that.
Oh, I think we should.
We can revisit that after.
Yeah, that's fine. This one leaves you feeling kind of grody.
So I think the next one, what we'll do is we'll just do the Yorkie one as planned, and then we'll discuss doing the other one because we got to move around, like Donnie being able to see it too.
Oh,
Donnie has nothing but time on his hands.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's all that kid does is just
Tons, fucking plenty.
he just fucking wakes up, has the day, takes naps, plays video games.
I'm literally working after this podcast.
what the fuck? Is he? Are you a? What the hell do you?
He
call
works
it?
for Candy.
Oh. Oh,
I've
wow.
never been so thrilled at how my job's been broken down like that before. He works for Candy.
So,
You know, Candy, him.
Yeah, you know Donnie. He just like
so you get paid.
he
in
plays
candy?
with he plays with fucking M&Ms all day.
Wow.
Yeah.
He has to count
I
them.
am Hershey.
He has to count the M&Ms. Like,
Yeah,
not even joking.
then-
That's his
No,
inventory control.
he doesn't count them. He just separates them by color. It's racist. Don't appreciate it.
Oh my.
Oh my
And then
God,
what do you
Donnie!
do
What if
with-
Don't you
actually had
don't
to-
you give me that character trait? I don't like
Oh,
that.
that would suck if all of a sudden they decided that you had to, like, every once in a while open a bag of Skittles or M&Ms and count them to make sure that the count is right.
Now, what is
Wouldn't that be
this? Is
great?
this
Well, it
like
would be
a-
by weight.
like
What?
one of those belt systems where he's sitting in front of a belt and M&Ms come by and he's, or is it like
No,
he's in
I
an
do-
empty
I have my-
room?
He's
and
in
like
an empty room
a
with
bucket of M&Ms gets delivered. and,
individually wrapped packages.
okay.
Yeah.
And what happens?
And like
And he
I
has to
have an
open each
in
one,
pile and
dump it
an
out.
out. I have an in pile and an out pile. So like I'll be sitting there sorting M&Ms by the colors, right? And I'll have a moment where I shove them all to my right and I look and I'm like, finally, the last 5. And then someone comes in with a barrel and just dumps more and they're like, sorry boss, got more in from the dock. And then I'm just like, ugh, overtime again.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
You know the sad part is? That is actually a really close analogy to what you really have to do.
I mean, it's not too far off from some bullshit.
You're like,
It's,
"Oh, he's
it's
getting a little-"
literally what happened today. I was gearing up to leave at like
How many M&Ms did you have left?
4:45. I only had like 3.
Okay.
No, I was gearing up to leave at 4:45, and then I got sucked into some weird meeting. And I was like, shit, it's like 5. It's like 5:30. I'm gonna be late.
Oh, man.
I'd be fired so quick from something like that, especially if they're like, "Oh, sorry, every other Saturday, you have to come in now also and count all these trailers." I'd be like, "You go fuck yourself."
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
But all that aside, I can go in and watch it on like a Saturday or something.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I could not do your
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, but the whole
I'd tell him to
I was
screw
just
off.
teasing Donnie about his job and saying that he has nothing to do so that he has time to watch the movie. So he said he can watch it on a Saturday, but we would have to watch it
I
separately.
don't want to
Nice.
break down into a full on work rant right now.
No.
I'm like, oh, we're recording. No, I can watch it. No biggie.
Yeah, so we'll plan that one for the following week.
All right, cool.
I did have an idea
'Cause then we can do
sometime
it, like,
coming up.
Tuesday.
Would
you
you
know.
guys want to do like at some point in the future, like each pick like a found footage film?
I'm down for that.
Ooh, I would like that.
I already
It's
have one
been a
picked
while
out.
since I watched a found footage film, and I was just thinking, I'm like, I
What about
do
a
like 'em.
sequel to a found footage film?
I think we
You what?
do have to hit
As long
Blair
as it's
Witch
found
at least
footage.
once.
God damn it,
again.
David.
I do not want to watch the second one.
God damn it, David. Stop ruining everything that I'm doing.
I know what you're doing. I knew exactly what it was. I don't really want to watch a slow motion orgy the whole time. It just
I do.
Okay, so you pick out the one tiny little part of the movie that happens, but yet this whole movie that we just
it
watched
goes on for
was a
45
nonstop
minutes. It's like
fuckfest.
3/4 of the goddamn movie.
Oh,
Blurry
that's not a
slow
bad
motion
movie.
humping, and it just gets old.
I think that you have this misremembered.
I don't know, that movie sucked. The first one wasn't great either, but at least it was decent.
Okay, so apparently we're gonna do a found footage movies, but Blair Witch is off the list.
No, Blair Witch is fine, just not the second one. That's stupid.
I'm not going to say, because I'm with Al, I like that movie, but I also get Dave's point. It was made by a goddamn music video director. It's an M&M or it's an MTV movie or
I
something.
loved the whole concept
But I
of the
do
movie.
like it, so I get it. I get it both ways.
I like it because it's a movie about a
I get it
movie.
both ways. Yep.
Because the Blair Witch was canon in the movie.
Yep. I like it. I like the movie too. I get you.
Anyway. Yeah, Donnie,
Anyway.
I say we should do a found footage series.
Be a fun one.
Do you have one that you've already picked out that you want to do that inspired this?
I have one in the back of my mind. I won't lie, but it wasn't what kickstarted. Like I was just sitting there. I'm like, man, I should watch some found footage. It's been a while. I'm like, yeah, that'd be fun to do for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a little bit since we each picked had a category.
There's some pretty good ones. As above, so below.
As below, so above.
Yeah.
Or Cloverfield. That's a good one.
Damn
Yeah,
it, stop
yeah.
naming them.
Why?
Ruining it.
Well, I don't know.
You're ruining the
Was
surprise.
that
It's like a God's. Which
Wait,
one?
you know
Is it the first
Cloverfield.
one?
Cloverfield
Yeah.
is the first one.
Okay. Yeah.
Cloverfield
can't-
has like
I can't
3
remember,
movies
'cause,
that
yeah,
are
I've
all
seen
different.
3 of them. Yeah. The third one's like space.
I never seen them
Yeah.
other ones. I
Did you
just
see
saw
the
I can't
one
remember what the
with
second
John
one
Goodman?
was.
Oh, that
That's
one
the
is
second
so
one. That's,
fucking good.
Paradox or whatever.
That one's 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what
That
it
one's
was.
so good.
Yeah, that one's good.
I saw
like
that in
one.
theaters, and it was. I did not know what to expect, and it did not disappoint.
No, that was good.
I don't know.
The
if I
third
ever
one's
saw
good
that
too.
one.
A little different.
Never
Guy gets
seen
his
it.
arm eaten by a wall.
Oh yeah,
What?
it does.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know what that is.
It's literally like in every single trailer. Or
I don't watch trailers.
That's
you-
that's the
sometimes you
dude
don't
from
have a
the IT
choice.
crowd, right?
Sometimes you don't have a choice. If you're watching a movie, it's got commercials, the trailer will pop on, and you can't skip it. You're stuck watching it.
But spoiler alert, they are in space.
Bullshit.
What? I never seen that. I don't think I ever seen it.
Sounds like
You can spoil it for me though,
Relatively
because
new.
I'll forget in 10 minutes. All right. So next week we're watching the what do you call it? Or are we? Do we have to re-rank these? One more ranking?
oh yeah, we have to go through and do our second rankings.
Well, I'll go first. I'm staying.
Staying at 6.
Yep. How about you, Opie?
I'm gonna stay at 7.
Oh, you're not going to 9?
No, no, it's good. I actually gave it a 5 originally and went up to a 7. So I think it was good fun. It was
I wasn't
really
far off
good
my
fun.
first one. It just,
Yeah,
eh.
it was a good one to watch with friends. Good one to put on in the background.
No.
You know, yeah, I think it is.
How about you, Al?
What was my first rating on it?
Probably 5 or 6.
Does it say on there?
3. Oh, you're first.
It doesn't show what we originally.
It was higher than mine. You and Dave were both higher than me.
I don't know what the fuck I was smoking, but I'm gonna go with a 5.
Ooh, that's a 2-point improvement.
I'm gonna go up
You went
because
you went an 8, Al.
originally.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to a 5 because like there's too much that is just too upsetting, and it made me angry and not in a fun way. But it did like.
Do you ever think that your mood would affect your score?
I think my mood affected it the first time. Maybe I was just in a chipper happy mood,
Okay.
but I was in a decent mood when I first started this one, and then in watching it, as I watched it, I got more and more upset.
All right. I hope we move Donnie from the bottom of the floor there at 1.5.
He's going to an 8.
Oh no. I see. This sucks because I was gonna move up a bit. I still am, but I'm torn because I have the ratings pulled up and I'm looking at Eraserhead. I gave Eraserhead a 3, but I was willing to like, yeah, there's some artsy stuff about it, and I can appreciate some thoughts. This is a movie I just think was dumb. I wouldn't watch either again, but I don't know which one I would rather watch. Fuck.
Oh, I'd
I don't.
rather-
Give me.
So make it equal. Make it a 3.
Put it at 3. Yeah, put it at 3. It's moving up for the fucking the big
Colorful.
Eddie Bronson getting his head taken out.
Yeah.
Colorful. I'll give you a colorful ooze. That being a little fun.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just so like all
And
these.
give it
they're-
credit for that little Italian kid.
Oh yeah, the little Italian kid. I mean, I do think like there is a niche for a lot of like these kind of special effects, like that era, and I do think they're cool in a good chunk of movies. But this one, it just with everything else going on in it that I thought was dumb, I was like, eh.
Can I ask somebody that has the ratings up?
Mhm.
Yep.
What did I give Poultrygeist?
You gave it a 6.
Yeah, this is definitely in the same bucket
As poultry.
as
guys,
Poultrygeist.
Really, Poultrygeist, at least it was meant to be more comedy.
I think that's what they were trying with this, and it's just not my flavor of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's definitely
The Kool-Aid was poisoned.
comedy, but
It was
it's like
tainted.
a less layered comedy. I don't know. It's gross comedy.
It was trash comedy.
It was trash comedy.
Street trash.
Which is fine.
comedy.
People like it, but I wasn't into it.
Not-
I wasn't into it this
Not
time.
for me.
Well, obviously, liked it enough to do a remake.
Yeah, I'm sure it's got its whole cult following.
I'm wondering if the new one will give us this gross fucking feeling. It does make me curious
It's on Amazon.
if it's gonna be as gross.
Well, it started off in the very same style, so I think you'll like it. If you liked this one, you're gonna like that one.
Good.
If you like this, you're gonna like that.
Nice. I like it. I'm excited for
Uh,
it. I'm excited for the Yorkie werewolf.
Is that what's next?
Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Looks entertaining. Because remember, I didn't pick a bad movie.
That's
Okay.
Although I still haven't been able to watch it. I'm gonna try it on my computer
Yeah.
because I gotta actually officially watch it.
All right, Yorkie Werewolf. That's what it's called. What's it on? Like, how do you watch it?
Voodoo. I bought it.
Yeah, but like, for
Sorry,
other
what,
people
watch
that-
it on what?
I don't know.
What's voodoo?
Dave's just totally ignoring you, and I don't know if you can hear the clickety clack
Oh,
of his.
I could feel it.
oh, this discussion again. No.
He's like, I'm not playing this game.
He's like, we're not doing this right now.
Well,
So-
all
All
right.
right, so you can check it out on Fandango at home. Follow us on the socials.
Yep.
Don't rape and murder
Says
anybody.
it's
No.
free on Hoopla and Roku, supposedly, but I don't know.
Hoopla and Roku.
Apparently, it's also
Roku.
free. It says it's free on Voodoo, but it didn't look like it was free for me.
Yeah, well, sometimes things say that they're free on one TV and then they're free on another, even though it's the same account.
Yeah.
This must be a thing that happened.
Yeah, I don't remember what movie it was, but I was like, oh, I have to. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it on Vudu. It's supposed to be free on Vudu, so I like went on there, and it was not free. So then I went to a different site and then bought it on that, and then the next day, Dave's like, well, I got it for free, so I don't know. But he had to watch it with
It's
ads.
a wonderful knife, I think.
Is that what it was?
I think so. It could
Yeah,
have been
so-
that one.
That could have been it.
Neener,
yeah.
neener.
That one I missed. I didn't watch that one.
You should have. That was a good
It's
one.
either that one or Santa's Sleigh.
Maybe Santa's sleigh.
I think it was that
Are you
one.
talking about the dream? What were you just talking about?
No, we're talking about how I had to pay for the movie and he didn't.
Oh,
Wait, did-
okay.
Did you say It's a Wonderful Knife is a good one? Because you gave it a 5.
It wasn't terrible.
I like that one better
That's
than this
okay.
bullshit.
We all gave it 8.5. Santa's Sleigh was so much fun.
I like that one.
I wonder if we watched Eraserhead and then Street Trash, if you'd think Street Trash was like the funnest thing ever.
I don't know. It's just too much. Like, I didn't want anybody to survive. I didn't care about anybody.
Well, that's not nice. You know,
I was detached from every character.
maybe I should look up some homeless statistics and try to convince you to.
It's not the fact that they're homeless. It's the fact that they gang raped and murdered a lady.
Because they got all horned up.
Yeah,
Control your fucking urges.
that's fair. None of them are nice, except for the nice Asian lady and the little kid.
I don't trust them neither.
Why?
Because they're in that world, and I bet you that they're
Oh, but
trashy
that's
fuck rats.
That's not nice, though. That's stereotyping.
Oh, and no, she's not okay.
Why?
Because
She
you
was
tried to
helping a
fuck a
little kid.
kid.
How do you know he's not 18 years
Because
old?
they stated earlier that he was like barely prepubescent.
I guess I can't argue because I also don't know the ages of people now that I'm older, so I can't argue. I don't know. But
yeah.
she was a nice lady. She was looking out for him
She was trying to fuck him.
to get him to go to school.
Not
probably.
okay.
I don't know.
If he was an adult, fine.
You think he was like being coerced?
Yes.
Oh no.
That's why teachers go to prison for fucking their students.
He didn't drink. She didn't drink.
You don't know that.
I don't know why I'm trying to convince you. You already rated it, so fuck her. It's fine. That's just fine.
No, don't
He
fuck her
tried.
because she's a criminal.
And everybody else was trying to.
And you're like, but she wasn't in jail. Well, neither was the goddamn owner of that fucking junkyard, the fat guy, but he was clearly a criminal too.
Yeah. Everybody was kind of
Got all
shitty.
kinds of noises going on over there.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I opened something.
No, it's Al's computer.
I
Oh,
don't know. I don't have anything happening back here.
Yeah, I seen stuff popping up in the corner left and right.
yeah. You got something going on. So, what is that? Is that until next time, next week? Yorkie Werewolf.
I got booted out of the Discord for a second. So, Donnie, were you saying stuff?
I was a little bit, but Discord was really wigging out.
Oh, so it was Discord's fault. Okay, not mine.
Yeah.
I was like, good, because my back was to it, so I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, it started right when you guys came back in. I could hear again.
Okay.
All right. Until next week. That'll be it.
All right, bye.
Is
Bye.
that it? We're done?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk more about how much you love this dumb fucking movie?
You love this fucking movie. You're getting phone calls and shit.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're in the
Turn
middle.
around, you prick, you! I'll bite your heart!
There we go.
You call me Mr. Duran. And listen to everything I say. Listen, 'cause I am the man.
It's the man.
That's a weird song.